Hey, if you like what you're seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. Hey, what's up? You are now watching DGTA TV. Hey, like and subscribe. And don't forget to smash that follow button too. Let me see you smash that right there. Yeah. Turn on them notifications too.
I done worked so hard to get to define a life. You ain't on that type of time that I like. You ain't been through none of this I've been through up in my life. You ain't been through none of this I've been through up in my life. I done worked so hard to get to define a life.
Hey, what's up? You are now watching DGTA TV. Hey, like and subscribe. And don't forget to smash that follow button too. Let me see you smash that right there. Yeah. Turn on the notifications too. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. Hey, you are now tuned into Expansion Pack. I am your host, Dan F. Man. This is just the intro. right here. Go ahead, like and subscribe if you have not already. Turn on them notifications so you can be in here every single time I go in here. Yeah, let go. Expansion. This your boy Dan F. Man, the host of Expansion Pack, here on DGTA TV, every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. You want to expand on some topics? You want to talk about what's on your mind? Come on down, pop that Expansion Pack in. Let's play the game, and let's talk about it. Aww.
Yes, you can have that if you really want. It's already in your bag because you really, really want it. Think about it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Start spreading what you
Hey, if you like what you seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Aww. Chill. Hey, what's good? How is everybody today? Hope y'all doing well. We starting this thing off the right way. We're gonna go back into the Sims today. Gotta get some more living done. I feel like this is gonna be the best. I did think about playing my other game, Wakfu, to kind of get those drops out the way for the viewers. I know it's some people probably out there trying to get that I could have picked up on, but I'm gonna play that on my own time. I felt like it would be more interesting for y'all to see me playing The Sims today, as we talking about planning and execution. That's hot topic today. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust my microphone. All right. So as we getting ready for that, let me send out my text messages with my invites and all of that. Like I said, I hope everybody is doing well today. Ain't no complaints over here on my end. We got another 15 minutes before another. We got 15 minutes before another commercial break. Let me send out these messages. Y'all enjoy this ad from me personally here at DGTA TV in this intro, and we'll be right back. Hey, if you like what you seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Cheer. Hey, you are now tuned into Expansion Pack. I am your host, Dan F. Man. This is just the intro right here. Go ahead, like and subscribe if you have not already. Turn on them notifications so you can be in here every single time I go in here. Yeah, let go. Expansion. This your boy Dan F. Man, the host of Expansion Pack here on DGTA TV every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. You want to expand on some topics? You want to talk about what's on your mind? Come on down, pop that Expansion Pack in. Let's play the game and let's talk about it.
Yes, you can have that if you really want. It's already in your bag because you really, really want it.
All right. We back up in here today. Let me make sure my mouse is on. All right, so as we do some living over here on The Sims. Oh, let me mute my computer down here. I'm sorry.
That's what I thought. You don't want to 1v1 me in the strongest battle.
All right. So today we are talking about planning and execution. Let me make sure I got my chat. Oh, hey family. Hey, what's up? Zanita67. Good to have you in here. Our loyal subscriber. Hold on, wait. My bad. I said lawyer subscriber. I meant to say loyal. I said loyal, but it sounded like I said something different. Our loyal subscriber, Zanita67, is in the building. We're going to get a round of applause for her. She does sport that founder badge, first to buy a sub here on the channel. So we appreciate you always and forever. Let me get my music back on. I got a different kind of music for us today. Something more relaxing and tranquil. So today we are talking about planning and execution. I'm going to keep my current settings. So as always here on Expansion Pack, we are deepening our roots so that we can expand our branches to the sky, our leaves to the sky, our flowers to the sky, our everything to the sky. But in order to do that and to staying strong, we got to deepen our roots. So we're going to start off with our usual natural examples that we have. Does somebody have the tablet? Y'all got a tablet in here? Dan, you got your phone in here? We ain't got the tablet in here. Where's the tablet, Dan? All right. So I did not pick a language out for today. So any suggestions from the room? Any suggestions on a language from the room? Anybody? Going once, going twice? All right, no suggestions for a language for today from a bunch. Just say one. French? Okay, we did do French. But we can do French again because we didn't do enough in French. So planning. Hold on, let me pause the game real quick. Planning and execution. No, I don't want to log in. Didn't myself. All right, so planning. We're gonna look up planning in French, and then, well, as we look it up, I'm gonna give y'all the base understanding or the foundation of what we're gonna talk about or how I'm gonna build this thing up. Okay, so planning and execution. Let me search the recesses of my subconscious mind. So when you plan something, it's already happening. Or when you are deciding to do something, it's already happening. So to speak, let's say if you were planning to eat something, your body is already producing the chemicals that you need to digest. Oh, I'm using it now. I'm sorry. It's another one right there, though. All right. So like I was saying, your body, I heard you the first time. There's nothing I can do. What you can do is you can sit and wait. There you go. You can eat his Pop-Tart. You can sit on the carpet, on the floor. All right. So like I was saying, when you plan on doing something, your body or when you plan on eating, your body is already getting itself ready to eat. And by the time you do eat that thing, those chemicals are already ready to start breaking it down. Your mouth is already, watering enough to where you can chew and you can break it down and eat. See, like Eli coming to me and wanting a Pop-Tart. His body was like, So planning, if you're planning something, it's already happening. Now let me play the game as I'm talking about this. Okay. So if you're planning to do something, it's already happening. The execution part comes in where it's in the moment. It's you're chewing on that food and you're deciding not to eat something and to eat something else, and you're actually eating it. That's just going off our natural example of eating. I think I'm at home by myself. The kids about to come home. I was about to sit down and they was gonna get something to eat. Let me see, put that right there. All right, so we are going to look up planning in French, and also we're gonna look up execution in French. Let me sit my man's down. He don't need nothing to eat. He full because they about to come home. All right, so planning French. Okay. Hey, so Nami, hey, what's up, Nami? I'm glad to have you in here with us today. Hey, Yoshi Savage, thank you for chatting with us for the first time. Glad to have you in here as well. Glad everybody is tapping in with me, tuning in with me right now. It feels good. So Eli, Nami said you said it at the same time. Said French at the same time she said it. That's funny, right? All right, so we're going to look this thing up in French right now. And Nami, if you are commenting over there on the YouTube, I will be checking the chat over there on the YouTube. Don't even stress on it, because we going to make sure we can hear your input over there too as well. So hold on 1 second, Dan. Planning in French. All right. Wow. Y'all going to like this one. Hold on. Let me turn the music down.
Dad, why didn't you log into Twitch?
No, don't log in. Just watch it from like that. Oh, I ain't connected. Yeah, y'all gonna like this one. Plenty. I don't want to say it until it says it. All right, here we go.
What pack did you put?
All right, so I think I'm connected, and there we go. All right, here we go. This is how you say planning in French.
Planification.
Hey, Eli, you want to translate this for us? You want to say this into the mic for us? You don't never. I got my expert translator down here. You don't never want to say it. All right.
Planification.
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 Planification. You said
Planification.
you gonna do it? You gonna do it? Or Dan? Which one of y'all say that? Come here. Oh, well, you taking too long. Planification. No. Planification.
Planification.
All right, so that's planning in French, and you're gonna say execution. Planification. That seems it's kind of long, but who am I to complain about their language? Execution. Oh, it's pretty much the same.
Exécution.
Execution. I love me some French. Oh, I love some French. Hey, what's good? Hey, y'all got daddy in the building too. What's good? Xerox TY 109. Is that a 0? Yes, it is. What's good? TY to JR. Hey, man, it's good to have you in the chat with us today. All right, so execution.
Exécution.
Here. I'll let you hear it.
Exécution.
Say it in the mic. Yeah, say it in the mic.
Execution.
Exécution.
That's
Say it again. Say it again.
Exécution.
execution.
All right, execution. All right, so we got planification. Say it again, Dan. You got to say it real quick. Planification. Planification.
Planification.
Let me check these comments. Make sure we ain't got nothing on there.
Exécution.
All right, and execution.
Ex-
All right, so planning and execution. So I want to. Oh, the kid's already home. I wonder what they ended up doing. So I want to. What the heck just happened? So I want to give a definition of these words. We're gonna start off a different way today. I'm gonna give a definition as well, because I know sometimes I don't give out the definition. Let me get my music back up here. Sometimes I don't give out the definition. So we're going to give out the definition today of planning. Planning is the process of making plans for something. Well, okay. Plans. Let's look up plan. All right. A detailed proposal for doing or achieving something. A detailed proposal for doing or achieving something. I'm going to read that again. A detailed proposal for doing or achieving something. The second one would be an intention or decision about what one is going to do. All right, so let's go back to the drawing board. I'm sorry because we didn't get a complete picture of this. And we're going to look up plan in French. How do you say plan in French? All right. I don't know why they did all this extra roundabout to take me to say plan in French. All right. Ooh, what? For real? It's the same. All right, hold on. It's like it literally the same. Planification. There we go in French, and let's see, plan. It's the same, so it's plan.
Plan.
Plan. So it's pretty much the same in French and in English. Plan. So you got plan,
Plan.
and then you got
Plan.
plan. Oh, plan. You mean plan? You're gonna plan some planification, execution. Hold on, let me see. Let me say it one more time because I like to say them as I'm doing this, so we don't forget.
Exécution.
Execution. So we got to add. Y'all gonna see a commercial break coming up here. If you're not a subscriber, you're gonna see a commercial break coming up here in 2 minutes. Get your subs in. Y'all can always support. Send me bits and everything like that. But we're gonna keep the show going. So planning. Let's go back to the definition, and I'll be able to play the game once I get this. Plan. A detailed proposal for doing or achieving something. So your proposal by your body would be the chemicals it releases when it's getting ready to eat. That's the plan, to break them down and get that energy. So execution would be the act of actually digesting the food. Planning is the release of the chemicals. The execution is the digestion. And like I said, so we use the different languages to be able to see a little bit further or to dig a little bit deeper into what we're doing when we use our vocal cords. So we all know we speak different languages, and the languages are just the images, the the thoughts we have within us, and we express them through language. The only way to get your point across or your picture across to someone is through the physical, and then they pick it up and then they put it into their physical, and that is language, written language, spoken language, whether you're reading it or you're speaking it. That is our connection to one another and in this world, to be able to communicate. So that is why we look into more than just one language. We don't just look into English and say plan, because plan is spelled P-L-A-N, and apparently in French it's the same, plan. And we may be saying the same thing, but our language, we all know, is just the way, or the words that we're using. If you break it down to its most basic, it's just some wind or some breath going over your vocal cords and formed into words. So we got this ad break. We got this commercial break coming up for y'all that are not subscribed. Y'all go ahead and enjoy this commercial break. If you are a subscriber, go ahead and just chill back and listen to me talk about planning and execution. When y'all come back from the commercial, you'll be right in tune and right in line with us. So now let's talk a bit about planning. The reason I chose planning and execution is because we all have the capacity to plan. That is literally what sets us apart from any of the lower level things. But the lower level, I don't want to call them species or anything, lower level thought forms all still come with that basic ability to plan and prepare. So the most basic example would be like the squirrel putting things away for the winter, or the dog hiding his bone, or things like that. They all have the ability, all thought forms have the ability to plan. Execution, we all have the ability to act or to execute those things that are happening internally. So like I said, the basic example of planning would be the animal preparing or planning for winter. Takes some form of actual thought. So for me, planning is everything. We all know we all have those moments where we sitting and we just looking off into space, and we're planning. We're literally watching something happen in front of our eyes. Come on, you know what keyboard it is. All right. So I can't use the keyboard? Is there another keyboard connected somewhere or something? What's going on? That's annoying. It's gonna annoy me. So let's do this. Let's turn this on. Let's restart this. All right, so like I was saying, our inherent ability is to plan. You may be staring off into space and you are planning. You're watching something happen, and it's not happening at that current moment, and you're able to plan. So my ultimate goal here on Expansion Pack is to increase the amount of neurons you have activated. So if you're watching my channel right now, and so if you're watching my channel right now and you're actually logged into your Twitch account, at the bottom you'll see neurons. You'll be getting neurons all along the way. So if you're sending chats, if you're just watching for the amount of time that you watch, you're getting neurons. For our first time chatter, Yoshi Savage, you got some neurons for that. For Xerox TY 109, my guy, TY to JR, you get neurons for sending that chat. So the neurons that we have inside of our brain, let's just consider those to be our branches. And those branches are connected to a tree. And the tree is your awareness. It is your experience. It is your understanding here. And that tree has roots within your soul. And your soul has a everlasting connection with so on and so forth, however you use the words to describe it. Now, those neurons that you're receiving on my channel are your physical neurons as well, because we're going to talk about things, and it's going to make connections inside of your brain, inside of your body, inside of your mind and experience that may not have been there. Those are going to be those neurons activating. So go down there at the bottom of the chat if you can see it, if you logged into Twitch, and use some of them neurons, highlight a message or whatever, unlock a emote. I haven't seen anybody do it or use it outside of myself, so I know what the features are like. You can use them. Just give it a shot down there. But the point here is to activate those neurons, and that's what we're going to do. So with planning, I want to give you a, what's up?
You was right. There is something stuck right there.
Did you get the floss? Get some floss, and you can get it out with the floss. You can't find it in the bathroom. They right there on the counter in the white. They're in that white packaging, not in the Q-tip box, but in the it's another one right next to it. All right, so I want to help in I ain't playing Fortnite. I don't know why I put on Fortnite. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to get my keyboard to work. So I want to help to activate more of your neurons inside of your body and inside of your experience here in this reality. So the way that I'm going to do this is by teaching about planning and execution. That's going to be our foundation for the next 2 weeks. Monday, we will talk about planning and execution. And here we go. So when you sitting down, and you could be anywhere. Let me quit this game and go over there. Oh, that's why. Damn, where's that keyboard thing I had for you? Turn it off. That's why. I could have thought my way through that a little bit better, but I didn't. All right, so just turn the switch off at the bottom. Go to off. All right, so planning, if you didn't know, is vision. It is literally your second form of vision. We have senses. We all, and do not, first of all, I am not a metaphysics guru. I did not get a, appreciate the follow. Who is that? Rotten UT7. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. If you're trying to sell me something, you can hit me up in the whisper, or you can hit me up at my social media down below in the DM. This price is lower than the competitor, but I definitely appreciate the follow. So like I was saying, so I am not a metaphysics guru. I do have a degree in physics, but I do not have a degree or anything like that in metaphysics. So what I'm speaking to you is from my experience. So every single sense that you have in your body has a second form of it. Dan can probably catch this reference, or people, if you've played the game Perfect Dark, every gun has a second function. Like, okay, the pistol, I can shoot you with the pistol, or I can switch to the second function and slap you with it, pistol whip you. So all senses have a second form of it. So your sight has a higher form, and well, we're just gonna go with the highest. It has a higher form which you're able to access and use for planning. Let me say that again. To plan, you can use your second sight, and your second sight looks like this to other people. It's those moments where you're daydreaming. It's those moments where you are staring off into space, and you kind of like just visioning and envisioning. Notice the wordplay. So the reason why I spoke about the neurons at first is because me saying, you know these things, but me saying them gives you access to the connection. Without the access to the connection, you cannot make the connection. It's like I can see the door down the road, but it's still down the road. How do I get down the road? Well, someone offered you a ride down the road. The ride down the road is me speaking about these things. And if you listen, once you've listened, you can't unhear it. You will continue to hear it echo inside of your being, inside of who you are. And those echoes will keep on ringing, and bringing you down the road a little closer and closer to the doorway. And the doorway is going to be accepting what I've told you as not necessarily a fact, but as a part of your experience. It's not saying that what I said is true, useful, right, wrong, or anything, but you've accepted it as a part of your experience. And that is the most important key to activating that neuron. Everything that we do is done by us personally. There are things that are done to us and things that we do to others, but we are still doing those things ourselves personally. And so in order to activate your neuron to be able to see what I'm saying about second sight, you just got to hear me talk about it. And then you will undoubtedly go and experiment with the information yourself. So with that being said, you use your second sight to plan. You actually, it's more encompassing than just using your second sight, because with that second sight, it's kind of like, well, excuse me, I hate saying kind of like. With you using your second sight, it's like the movie Deja Vu with Denzel Washington. Yeah, they put me back where I was at. So in that movie, we know that they have access to a technology where they can look around, just like how I'm looking around on The Sims right now, and see past events. And so when you're planning, you can choose to see in whichever direction you want. You can see forward, you can see backwards. And I know to some that may be listening, this is something simple. This is like, oh man, everybody does that. It's a no-brainer. But the best things in life are free. Your most prized possession is priceless. And sometimes we know when you get those things for free, or if those priceless possessions are just always there, they tend to be taken for granted. And so that's what we're doing. What I'm doing here on Expansion Pack is I'm taking those things that are simple and plain and that you use all the time, or you may be taken for granted, and we're going to expand those into something that can be useful for you, because I can't give you something new. But I can give you what you've had all along back to you, sharpened, polished, cleaned, refurbished, whatever you want to say. And you can use it in a new way. So, oh man, my man's just sitting here. He ain't gonna have nothing to do the whole time. Why don't you clean something or cook something, or let's make dinner. So your planning is your second sight. Using your planning, your ability to plan comes from your higher sense of sight. And we know, like I said, the movie Deja Vu, it encompasses more than just your sight, because, you know, before you eat that sandwich or before you eat that lunch, you can kind of taste it. You got that appetite for it. Your body is calling for it. Now, let's dig a little bit deeper into that, because that is the surface level, and that is the basic of what I want to say. The base level of what I want to say. Now, the part that I really want you as my viewer or as my listener to be able to capitalize on and take away from this is that ability, the ability to strengthen your planning skill, your second sight, your higher form of sight. I want you to be able to strengthen it. I don't want you to simply be aware of it. I want you to be aware of it, and I also want you to have a way to strengthen it. Now, we already spoke about hitting the gym in the metaphorical sense. The more you go to the gym, the more you use the facilities or the equipment at the gym, the stronger you become in whatever you're working on, right? All right, so we in the gym right now. And the more that you use this skill that I'm gonna talk about, the stronger you become. It don't matter if you do 1 rep or 2. Every rep will make you stronger. So what you do is, when you have moments or flashes of inspiration, you bottle them. And the way to bottle them, figuratively, and let's just say figuratively, the way that you bottle them is to continue to let it happen. And I don't have no other word for that. Excuse me, I'm looking at this right here, and I'm kind of going on how I'm feeling. So the way that you bottle it is to, like I said, continue to experience it or feel it. So this is what I mean. I can only give it to you in example form. So when that inspiration hits you, let's say you are hungry again, and that inspiration, and we can call it inspiration, you can call it being hungry, you call it whatever, but it is inspiration. When that inspiration hits you for whatever it is that your appetite wants, taste it, feel it, see it, prepare it in your mind. This is your rep. This is your, I'm doing a rep right here at the gym. Now, you are literally time traveling, seeing parallel universes, whatever you want to call it. We got all of these mystical terms for stuff, but really all you're doing is planning. Now, with me saying that, you should have a full vision in your head of what is actually going on, and it's something as simple as what you've already been doing: envisioning, planning, daydreaming, spacing out. You've already been doing that. But once you've heard me say it in the form of planning, it takes on a whole new light. Because we can escape. It gives you an escape. It gives you a way to say, hey, I'm not going to be here. I'm here, but I'm not going to be here all day. I wasn't here 5 minutes ago. What I was doing is planning something for right now, for this 5 minutes. So I hope we got a good picture of what planning is. Planning is not just saying, hey, I got this ready, I got that ready, I'm gonna make sure we're going on a trip, so I gotta pack this, I gotta pack that. Planning is literally the higher form of vision, is the higher version of sight. So we got sight, touch, taste, hear, and so on and so forth. So then you would have the higher version of vision being your planning. So let's go to a blind man, for example. What does a blind man see? He only sees his plans. Because there is, and I'm sorry to chuckle, but the vision in the physical sense is not there. It's incapacitated. It's disabled. But there's still the higher form of vision present, which would be that which we access. We who have the lower form of vision, we only access that part within daydreaming, planning, and so on and so forth, spacing out. But the blind man may always exist in that higher form or higher version of vision. So we got another commercial break coming up here in about a minute. Well, about 2 minutes. I'm gonna take me a quick break. I'm gonna leave y'all with that first breakdown of planning to plan. And let me get the translation. Sorry for hitting the mic. Let me get the translation back in here for us. Planning in French. Okay. And then execution. Yeah, let me get this one more. I don't know why I keep doing it.
Planification.
Planification. So that is planning in French. We're going to take a quick break, y'all. Y'all going to see, if you're not a subscriber, you're going to see a commercial break coming up here in about a minute. This is DGTA TV. You watching Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Be right back. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. This your boy Dan F. Man, the host of Expansion Pack here on DGTA TV every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. You want to expand on some topics? You want to talk about what's on your mind? Come on down, pop that Expansion Pack in. Let's play the game and let's talk about it.
Yes, you can have that if you really want. It's already in your bag because you really, really want it. Think about it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Thoughts create what you have, even if you didn't want it.
All right. So I'm sorry if you at commercial break right now. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and get your subscription in so you can see this see the channel or be able to be a part of the talk ad free. So back to what we was talking about. So we talked about planification for a brief second. And what we spoke about was planning is the higher version of your vision. It's the higher form of vision. And the example I gave was daydreaming. If you're daydreaming, you're able to sit back and you're able to look at something that isn't happening at that current moment. That is a skill that I believe all of us have. If you do not have it, then I don't know. But like I was saying, the ability to use it comes from, it's natural. There is no, it's something that we're born with. And so we may tend to overlook it. It may tend to go sort of atrophy, meaning it's unused, but it can always be regained by usage. And that's why I'm gonna leave planification right there. I'm gonna leave planning right there. And we're gonna move on to execution. Let me make sure I'm saying that right.
Exécution.
Execution.
Exécution.
Execution. All right, so now we're talking about execution. So we're going to get a definition going here for us. Get Dad back at the table. Everybody doing homework. Get Dad at the table. Check on little Ella. What the heck? All right, there we go. Check out everybody's needs. All right, so let's get the definition of execution. 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 Hey, French is sexy. Execution. Even when you're talking about execution. All right, so execution. The carrying out or putting into effect of a plan, order, or course of action. Let me say that again. The carrying out or putting together of the carrying out or putting into effect of a plan, order, or course of action. All right. So I was just chatting with them. You can have some fun before you go to bed. Watch some TV. Then you can use the bathroom. Take your shower. Or take a shower when you wake up and go to bed. All right, so the carrying out or putting into effect of a plan, order, or course of action. Now, the second definition is the carrying out of a sentence of death on a condemned person. Execution. All right, so the carrying out or putting into effect of a plan, order, or course of action. Execution. All right, so, we got some more comments. Hey, what's up, The house is coming together. Yes, it is. So we ain't made no, dad ain't went to work. So it looked like we got only $5 down there. But he go to work today. Well, tomorrow when they wake up and we get some more money. But yeah, you see how it look in there. It's actually pretty decent. Everybody got their beds and everything together. But it's good to have you in here with us. So now execution. So we talked about planning. If you missed it, for those who missed it, or if you're just coming back from the commercial break, we talked about planning. And planning is the higher form of your vision. So you can see things that are right in front of you. But your plans, or planning, the act of planning, is a form of second sight. All right. The base example I gave was daydreaming, spacing out, thinking. That is a higher form of vision. All right. Envisioning. So now that we got that on the table, we're going to talk about execution. All right. So execution is the actual act after planning. So we got our plans. We sat down, we thought about where we wanted to go, what we wanted to do, and we went and we did it. That is the execution of our plan. Hold on, sorry, I gotta push buttons and talk. Now, what I want to talk about with execution is, are you executing your plan, or are you just executing? If we were to, and this is what I mean. If we were to take someone, or use the second definition of execution. I didn't know you could do that. Let's practice some speech and then go to bed. Or maybe he watch TV after, when he get up, since he going to bed early. All right. So if we were to take somebody who did something that we say did something wrong and execute that person on the spot, it would be inhumane. It would be wrong, so to speak. And that's not cool. So if we were to be impulsive and go and buy something, there's a thing called buyer's remorse, and you would feel it. You may even want to take whatever you bought back because of that feeling. All right. So is execution good without planning? Yeah, because you may go and do that thing impulsively, and it turns out to give you so much pleasure and satisfaction and be a plus or positive for your life. So execution without planning can work out beneficially for you. We know that. I don't think that every game winning shot in any game was planned to a T. We got in the huddle. We wrote it out. All right, MJ, you're going to take the shot. We're going to set a screen. That's about it. Once you get out there and you execute, the screen fell apart when my man's didn't set it right, but he still had to execute. So you do as much as you can as far as planning, but execution is a whole nother ball game. We wanted to put our best hitter on last, but it was too many outs in the way. So our worst hitter ended up being the one that hit the home run. The execution worked out fine, but the planning was it didn't go to plan. But our execution still was what it needed to be. So we're going to call execution real-time effects of planning. Your execution becomes the real-time effect of your plans. Now we know we use the example of hunger, and I'm gonna let them play some more on their own. I gave them a base plan. He gonna go over here and relax and watch some TV too. So the real-time effects of planning is your execution. So we're gonna go back to our basic example of being hungry. When you're hungry, you have an appetite for something. When you have an appetite for something, your body is preparing you to eat it. The execution part of that is eating and digestion. You ate, and your body is executing what it had prepared or planned for your digestion. The breaking down of your food. Hold on, what is this? Become inspired and listen to some romance music. Yeah, we ain't doing that because we don't have a stereo. So when you're hungry, your body's preparing to eat. You eat, your body's executing digestion. Great. Okay, so the real-time effect of your planning is eating. You actually eating. Is he out the bathroom? No, he not out the bathroom. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. I told you don't go in there. Go watch TV. Don't go to bed. Go watch TV with everybody. Now, give me 1 second. Let me go to a quick commercial and I'll be right back. Hey, if you like what you seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now and make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. Okay, so are you executing what you're planning, or are you just executing? We've talked about how it could go both ways. You could just be executing, which is not a bad thing. You execute and you see the result. And there is always some form of planning going on. There's not, we use the example of hunger or being hungry. Your body is still preparing to eat. So even if you just execute, you're still prepared and you've still been doing some form of planning. It's just unseen, subconscious, or however you want to describe it. So does it work best to plan? I've given some examples of how it could work in your favor to be impulsive versus planning. So, you sleep. Oh, okay. Go watch the TV, boys. Have some fun. All right. So now, let's say you use your second sight, your second form of vision of planning to do something, to plan something, and you spend about 10 minutes planning out what it is that you wanted to go do. A good solid planning using your second sight to envision. You put it all together, all of the details, everything you wanted to do using your second sight. You're not doing nothing. You're just sitting and daydreaming, staring kind of into the sky on what it is you want to do and thinking about it. Then you go and you execute, and everything goes exactly to plan. Maybe you have a little bit here, a little bit there that went off, but everything goes exactly to plan for the most part. Let me say this. In that example, planning is beneficial to you, and execution went better because you planned. Now, let's liken this thing to the ship. I use this example, and we're on our first hour right now. I appreciate y'all for sticking around with me. So I use this example often. If we have a car that we start up, you take it to the bottom of your driveway, you start it, it's facing forward, you put it in drive, put a stick in there, and you get out, push it on the gas pedal. That car is gonna go wherever it's gonna go, but it ain't gonna go where you planned it to go. If you planned it to go to the store and pick up some groceries, and you put the stick in it and you get out and let it go, it ain't going to the store to pick up no damn groceries. I'm gonna tell you that. It's gonna go somewhere, but it ain't gonna go pick up no groceries. Okay? Now, if you yourself, well, that's what he be doing in real life. He be staying up watching TV in real life on his own. Now, if you yourself get into the car, you get your money, get your wallet, your keys, your phone, and you drive. You start the car, put it at the bottom of the driveway, and you drive the car. It will definitely make it to the store. You will definitely get your groceries, and you will definitely make it home. That is execution. Now, the car cannot plan. It cannot plan nothing. It's just a car. But it can execute. If you do what I just said, it can execute. It can drive. It can definitely drive, but it ain't gonna go pick up no groceries and bring them home to you. Not on its own. So the plan is you getting yourself ready to do what it is you're gonna execute. You can use your second form, your higher form of vision to do this. And it will be more beneficial to you than it would be without. So what I'm saying here today to you is use what you have. Use your mind. Use your higher forms of your senses. It can only help. Now, let's give another example, because we know that this thing ain't just perfect. The world is not perfect. So let's give another example. Oh, it's F2. So you sit down and you plan to go to the grocery store, and you plan out what you're going to get for your dinner. And I ain't even got no money. Never mind. Can't buy another light. All right. And then, you go to the store to try to get that stuff. And on your way to the store, you realize you ain't got enough gas. Now, you don't have enough gas, so you got to take the money that you was going to use at the store and spend some of it on gas. So now you can't get what you planned to get at the store exactly. So you change your plan, you get a little bit, to get something different. You go to the store, you get to something different, you come home, and you cook it, you do everything, and everything goes well. Now, did having the plan help you? Yes. Did the plan change? Yes. Did you still do execute what you planned? Not entirely. But a greater portion of it you was able to do a greater portion of it because you planned. Or not because you planned. You were able to do a greater portion of it than not. Now, is your execution, did you have to change something on your execution? Yeah, of course. Excuse me. But it did not hurt to have the plan. So what I'm saying to you right now is there are things that can help us and there are things that don't hurt us if we don't use them, but they can't help us if we don't use them. We could change our tire with the regular one-way lug wrench, or we can use a four-way. Will we be able to take the lug nut off with both of them? Yeah, of course. Will it be easier with the four-way? It might be. Will it be easier with the lug wrench gun, the tool? Yeah, it'll be easier. But you can still get the job done. And so what I'm saying is, if you don't have a lug wrench at all, you got to call a tow truck. I like to talk with using my examples because they give us that actual visual representation of what I'm saying. So if I lost you though, let's go back for a second. I used the lug wrench and changing the tire as an example to say, if you don't have the lug wrench, you can't take the lug nuts off. So if you don't plan, then you won't have a plan. And when you try to execute, you will have no reference. If you have a plan and you go to execute and it's not what you wanted or planned, you still have a reference. And your reference would be your plan. So we got a commercial break coming up for y'all who are not subscribed. So enjoy that commercial break and stick around with us. Come back. Don't touch that dial, all that good stuff they say. But if you are subscribed to us, I'm going to keep this conversation going. For those who are about to see a commercial, feel free to come back. I'm going to pick it up as soon as the commercial break is done. This is Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. I'm going to give you a quick ad and I will be right back. Hey, if you like what you seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now and make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. Hey, you are now tuned into Expansion Pack. I am your host, Dan F. Man. This is just the intro right here. Go ahead, like and subscribe if you have not already. Turn on them notifications so you can be in here every single time I go in here. Yeah, let go. Expansion. This your boy Dan F. Man, the host of Expansion Pack here on DGTA TV every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. You want to expand on some topics? You want to talk about what's on your mind? Come on down, pop that Expansion Pack in. Let's play the game and let's talk about it.
Yes, you can have that if you really want. It's already in your bag because you really, really want it. Think about it, you'll have what you really, really want. If you really, really want it, really, really want it. Start spread what you
All right. So we got about 20 seconds left on this ad or this commercial. If you're a subscriber, you're probably not seeing a commercial right now. You just probably just seeing me chilling. So we're going to pick up where we left off at. Now, planning and execution, they do go hand in hand. They like brother and sister. They fight one another, though. Sometimes you may want to execute. You may just want to do without the plan. And you feel it might be beneficial for you to, where's she going with the food? And you might feel it's beneficial for you to just act without the plan. But they do go hand in hand. But I gave the example of brother and sister hand in hand, whereas there's definitely going to be some bickering, definitely going to be some resistance. Let me pause that. Boom. So the last thing that I said, you should be back from that commercial break by now. The last thing that I said was that planning cannot hurt you unless it's something along the lines of you're trying to stick too rigidly to your plan, or you're spending too much time planning. For me, I give the reference of saying, if you don't have the lug wrench, you can't take the lug nut off, whether it be a single one-handed one-way lug wrench, or it be the four-way lug wrench, or it be the lug nut gun to take it off. If you don't have it, you can't take the lug nuts off, so they can't help you. It couldn't help you in that sense. If you didn't need to change a tire and you had one of those tools, they can't help you. It's just a tool there for you. But if you connect it to the actual thing that you're trying to do, that tool could only help you. So with planning, in terms of execution, planning can only help you. It could hurt in the ways that I told you, but at least the amount that it would help you would balance out in the end. Because when you're going to execute and you have that plan to reference back on, it could only help you, even if things aren't going to plan. If you're going to execute and you don't have that plan, man, it's going to set you back, and you're going to always wish that you had that plan, unless you're good at the execution or you've done it a bunch of times to where it's still going to be okay. But that plan could have helped you along the way. So yeah, let me get that out of the way. So let's give some more. Let me give some more reasons on why we are talking about planning and execution. Obviously, what I do here on Expansion Pack encompasses a lot of planning, from what it is I'm going to talk about to maybe planning how it's going to look on camera, or the title. The execution part is me sitting here and actually talking to you and actually putting on the broadcast. That is the execution part. Within that execution, I don't think she need a shower, but it's 1 a.m. Girl, you can go back and relax some. When I give me a bookcase, y'all gonna be doing a lot more reading. So, like I said, the reason why we are talking about planning and execution is because I needed to hear myself break down and explain what it is we do on a daily basis. Even more so than eat and drink, we plan and we execute. Planning is our most useful tool here in this reality, or in our lives. We use it so much that it's just like breathing. We like, oh yeah, we did that, and we keep it pushing. We have a very, very, very powerful tool that is our mental space. And I call it a tool because sure, it is a space, but it is a valuable resource where we can plant ideas. We can grow new thoughts. We can nurture ourselves physically. And in that space, if you're not able to execute at least inside of that mental space, some of the things that you may see in your life won't align. It won't line up in the way that you want to, and it's because you're not getting those reps inside of that mental space, inside of that planning space, inside of that boardroom inside your mind. Yes, I feel a plan. O said, I feel a plan is always needed. Yes, it is. I'm, like I said, like we spoke about, I'm always trying to give both sides of this thing. But I fully agree with you. A plan is always needed. Because without that plan, you're just going to hurt yourself. You're just going to be behind. You're not going to be as trained or as capable as you could have been had you been inside the gym of your mind or of that mental space to be able to plan. like I did give the reference of, please don't use the bathroom on yourself, big man. All right. So I did give the reference of being hungry, you having the lug wrench or not having the lug wrench, and you need to change your tire. Having a plan, well, not having a plan, but you need to get something done is just like not having that lug wrench and you need to change a tire. Yes, sure, you can call AAA, you can call a tow truck, you could even see people going down the road and flag them down to get them to help you, or get their lug wrench. But having your own is so much more useful. So having your own plan, you could flag people down, you can piggyback off of their plans, but if you have your own plan in the bag already, it's so much more useful. It's so much more time saving. It's so much more everything that you wouldn't have if you didn't have your own plan. I like to give those references and those examples because it's gonna let you see what it is to have that second vision of a plan, or using that second vision to plan, to execute your planning. Okay, we don't want to just sit and look at that. We can get over here and watch some TV. All right. Okay, so I hope I was able to. So as we coming up on our last 45 minutes, I'm gonna round this thing out by saying planning and execution are twin brother and sister tools, twin brother and sister tools that we use to navigate our lives, to get more in tune with who we are, and so on and so forth. We will be discussing this topic more next Monday. We'll go a little bit more in depth into the second form of your vision, which is planning, and how to use that a little bit more. I won't keep you on the edge of your seat. I'll give you a little bit more details on that in this episode, but we're gonna go more in depth into it on the next episode. Execution is your plan in real time, whether it is that you did plan or you didn't plan. It is you actually doing what it is that you prepped for in real time. It's in the moment. So your execution is you taking that parallel universe, that daydream, that vision, and actually having it play out in front of you. It's the actor going and doing his lines and performing on set, and then watching the movie. That's execution. And so, like I said, here on Expansion Pack, we taking them neurons, man. You got a bunch of neurons, and neurons is just a word. Let's look it up. Let's look it up in French. Let's see. Execution. So we got the easy words. We did the easy words. Let's do a different one in French. Neurone.
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 So if you are new to the channel, or you are logged into your Twitch account, down at the bottom of your chat, you'll see a category for neurons. You'll be getting channel points from DGTA TV and Expansion Pack. From the Dan F Man 007 channel, you'll be getting points, and those points are called neurons. So with every conversation that we have here on Expansion Pack, we're trying to activate those neurons inside your brain over there. Hold on, let me get it in French.
Neurone.
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 We're trying to activate neurons in your brain.
I didn't understand that.
My bad, man. I ain't saying nothing. I'm sorry. And the way that we're doing that is by bringing up these concepts and exploring them in different languages and then going deeper into them to find out the root of them. This helps to expand that tree inside of our brains, which are the branches inside of our brain, which are the neurons, which is connected to our overall tree of understanding or our tree of knowledge. Only way to do that here on Expansion Pack is to talk and to listen. If you're out there in the chat, feel free at any time to hit me up and tell me how you feeling or what you're thinking inside of your neurons over there. So with that being said, I'm gonna send you to a quick ad real. You still be able to see me, but you will not be able to hear me. This is Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Cheer. All right, so we back. Hey, what's good, Chris? Hey, y'all, Uncle Chris up in here.
What's up, Uncle Chris?
Say what's up to Uncle Chris, Eli. Oh, Eli ain't say what's up. What's up, Chris? Good to have you up in here joining us on Expansion Pack today. If you missing it, he said, "Yeah." If you missed it, we in here talking about plant. He said, "Hey, your nephew said hop on Fortnite." So we in here talking about planning and execution today. He said, "What's up, fellas?" We in here talking about planning and execution today. To plan or planification in French. What is the other one? Execution in French and neuron in French. Yeah, so that's neuron, execution, and planning in French. What we said. Oh, he say he ain't got it downloaded. He ain't got Fortnite downloaded. So what we said is that planning, the ability to plan, is the second or higher version of your sight. It's your second sight. The reason you stare off into space or you daydream or you space out or whatever you want to call it is because of that second sight. Being able to use it is something that would benefit you. It wouldn't hurt you or harm you. Unless, of course, you standing on the train tracks and you daydreaming and a train is coming. It's like having your lug wrench when you need to change your tire. If you don't have your lug wrench and you need to change your tire, it's like you are not planning and you're just executing. You're just doing things. You're impulsive and you don't have that effect of planning or that second sight of planning. So you broke down on the road and you ain't got your lug wrench. You may be asking other people for their lug wrench, or you may have to call AAA. You going out and you're executing or you're being impulsive and you're not planning. It's just like that. You're gonna need something or you're gonna need someone, and you're not gonna have it because you didn't plan. All right, so that's what we up on right now, Chris. And anybody else who missed it at the commercial break or just tuning in with us today. Hey, tell him he gonna do I'm reading the comment. He said he gonna do it later, y'all. He gonna download Fortnite later. So we coming up on another commercial break here in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna round this thing out for y'all. And I'm glad you tuned in, Chris, because, for you, I can see, as my younger people out here, not to put you on the spot, but for my younger people out here, if you go ahead and you get them reps in, and this is another example of what I'm saying, you go ahead and you get, planning it. That's my guy. He typed it right in there. Planning is big. Yeah, so you go ahead and you get those reps in the gym of your mind and plan everything. You spend you 10 minutes out of the day total, because that's maybe 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, just daydreaming, just going into your mind and seeing something, seeing that parallel universe, seeing that higher vision, that of your sight, envisioning things. Spend that time getting those reps in, because it's going to make you better in the future. We may call it praying. You may call it meditating. Xerox TY, if you still out there, I do know the difference between meditating and praying. I ain't gonna say they're the same thing, because we had that debate already. But it is, all of it to me is still using that higher version of sight. And like I said, I gave the example of the movie Deja Vu. And, in Deja Vu, they were able to revisit crime scenes or these different places by using that technology. That technology is built right into you. So the best things in life are free. And you have access to a higher power daily. You just needed to hear me talk about it. So this is Expansion Pack, and on Expansion Pack, we dig deeper into our roots so that we can expand our branches of a tree of knowledge. I'm just talking to the beat right now. Yeah. I hope we coming up on our last 30 minutes of the show. I'm just doing my conclusions, giving you my insight into the topic of planning and execution. This is execution at its finest. It is impulsive, and it does have some some preparation to it, but it's mostly impulsive. I don't know what's gonna happen next, so check it. The way we look at it is the way we see it. You can plan it out and probably maybe I stumbled up, maybe fumbled the ball, but I can always get it back and plan out something to run it up. You see what I'm saying? That's pure execution right there. We go into a commercial break. I hope y'all was able to see that. If you're not subscribed, you're going to see a commercial now. If you are subscribed, then you're not going to see anything. This is Expansion Pack. We'll be right back with you. I'm going to give you a quick commercial. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. All right, so I know some of everybody is still at commercial break right now, which that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on rounding out this topic. So if you out there in the chat right now and you can hear me, and you're not at commercial break, I don't necessarily want you to type in the chat, but I want you to kind of go into your mind, and I want you to envision something that you're planning, something that you may want to plan, something that you want to do. I want you to go into your mind, and I want you to get that rep in of you actually planning something. We can go to, we'll go to a moment. We'll go to silence for a second, and we'll be right back. I want you to go into your mind and just plan something, anything. Hey, Love Pain with the sub. Appreciate you with the sub right there, the 50 sub. My mans, I appreciate that so much, man. That is beautiful. Hey, you say you subbed and still getting
Bro, you're trash.
yeah. I really appreciate that. If you can hear me right now, it should be back from commercial right now. I appreciate that sub. Love Pain X with the sub, the tier 1 sub. What Kaisenet be saying? The gifted sub. With the gifted, 50 gifted. Hey. Okay. once you come back from commercial, you'll hear everything I said, man. I really appreciate the sub, man. It means so much to have you out there. You get your founder badge. You know what I'm saying? First 10 subs get the founder badge. Shout out to Love Pain. Okay, so you want the sword? Hold on. Let me see what I can do. You say you missed everything. Okay. So let me know type in the chat and let me know when you back and can hear me. And of course, bro, y'all family. That's my man's. Listen, Hey, what's good? Laylo B in the chat. Laylo B 88. Everybody can give a round of applause for my new sub, Love Pain X. That's my guy right there. I appreciate that, bro. Like, I know you've been watching. Yeah. All right, bet. I know you've been watching this whole time, me going from regular streamer, and you gave me so many tips. Just me paying my homage right now, man. You gave me so many tips along the way. Just saying, hey, go get a mic. Why ain't you got no mic, man? You just playing the game? Go get the mic. So then I got on the mic, and it felt good. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm gonna really be saying on the mic, but just having the mic was good because I could sit, and I was playing 2K a lot. So you know what I'm saying? I could sit and I could talk on the mic and do my thing. And then you was like, man, bro, you not even on the camera, man. You gotta get on the camera, man. And then I got the camera, and once I got the camera, I really saw. I don't care nothing about the followers at that point, or even who was watching. I could literally see myself playing the game, and it wasn't like I could see myself playing the game. It was like, yo, I'm looking at me playing the game. It was so cool. So then I had to get my my layout like you see on the screen right now. And then I had to get my social media, and I kind of didn't take it to that level initially. But Chris, man, I promise you, Love Pain X, everybody, he inspired me. And last but not least, I went to your page, and when I went to your page and I saw how many followers you had, I saw that you could get the subscribers. And when I'm watching you go live, even though I know you're not able to go live all the time. When I'm watching you go live, bruh, it was like I got the commercials on there, and it just was a different experience, man. And I didn't know that that's what it was when people were gaming. Like, I saw it, but didn't know that I could reach it. And you pointed me in that direction, bruh. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know you are. I already know you are, bruh. So me leading back in. Sorry to spill. I'm not sorry. Another round of applause for my 2 subscribers, Anita67 out there and Love Pain X. Every time y'all drop into the chat, y'all get a round of applause. I really appreciate y'all. But to go back onto my planning and execution, Chris, that is like the perfect example of it, of you saying you finna get back on it. You plan that thing, man. Keep on planning and keep on planning. What I'm here to do on Expansion Pack is to take these basic things, and pick them back up again for all of us, and polish it, refine it, and give it a new light, so that when I give it back, or you hear me speaking about it, you like, man, I want to get back on it, or how you feel right now, you like, hey, I got to get back on there, man. I see my man's Dan in there doing his thing. I'm gonna get back right. That's what we doing here on Expansion Pack. And one of those basic things, like we talked about, is the mind space. Let me give you a better example. So you go, your homeboy come over, your friend come over to your house, and they chilling and y'all playing the game, right? And they like, oh man, can I see some of your games? And you show them some of your games. You like, all right, this the games I got. And they looking at them and they like, oh, I want to play this one. I never played it. And so you let them play it. And as they playing it, you looking at it and you like, yo, I already beat this game, but I ain't do that. I didn't do that with this power. Oh man, I ain't do that with this. And then now they like, at the end of the day of playing the game, they like, well, hey, can I borrow this? And you like, nah, I'm playing it right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to do on Expansion Pack. Those simple things that we use every day or we overlook, or those thoughts that we may be having and we not executing on, or we not even picking it up and giving it that time of day. I'm brushing those things off and making them look good again. Yeah. That's all. All right, we got another comment in there. All right. Right. Hold on, wait. Right, you improved a lot streaming, bro. Just keep being different. Yes, sir. That's why I told the story, because I know you see it. Of everybody, I know you see it because you would always come in and you would always watch the stream, and I can't get that out of my head with you telling me, bro, you ain't got no mic, you ain't even talking. It's like, oh, bro, I thought I could just play the game. Like, no, bro, people want to hear you talk, bro. People want to see you. So I'll never forget that, man. But yeah, I hope, like I said, you seeing me do this right here. I know you over. I don't even hope. I know you over there. Like, bro, I'm getting back on there. You know. So if you need anything from me, or if you need anything from DGTA TV, let us know, man. We definitely run you reruns. If you keep your VODs up, we'll run you reruns and get more people to your channel. If you ever on while I'm on, I'll raid out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had like that that when your homeboy or when your friend come over to play the game example. I know you did. But yeah, man, planning and execution, it is the number one tool in the bag of us as a species and us as being thought beings or intelligent creatures here on this planet and in this reality. The number one trick we got in our bag is planning. He ain't know I was over there planning it, but I planned it and I did it, and now he's excited, or she's excited, or they're excited from my plans for the future, my plans for the day, my plans for anything. Planning is the number one resource and tool we got in our bag. Use it. Get them reps in. If you're a mechanic and you fixing stuff, you know you got to go to the instructions, the plans, the blueprints. If you're an architect, same thing. If you're a musician, same thing. Anything can be improved with planning. We also spoke about execution, and of course vice versa. Yeah, my guy. So, and I'm gonna make sure I get your badge right. Make sure you got the right badges. I haven't unlocked the VIP chat for my community yet. I needed 5 people chatting at the same time. If you out there and you watching, please send your chats in right now so I can unlock that. I'm not sure if I hit 5 this broadcast, but I definitely need to hit 5. Maybe I should log in to one of these and send. Yeah, I should log in and send one more chat just to be safe. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hey, if you like what you seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. Yeah, I just need 5 people chatting at one time. I'm about to send a chat from the DGTA TV Twitch. I'm not sure how many people chatted this broadcast, but I'm gonna just go ahead and send one in anyway. Glad to be here. It's here. That was funny. Anyway, like I was saying, using your ability to plan it's not something that you can not use. You're always using it. It's like breathing. You're constantly using that plan, and I mean that skill of planning, or it ain't even a skill, it's ability. It's innate. It's an innate quality of us here as intelligent beings. So there's no way to turn it off. All right. With that being said, we are down to 20 solid minutes of broadcast time left. Anybody got any? If you out there, once again, shout out to my 2 subscribers, Anita67 and Love Pain X. Appreciate y'all. I will do this. If you are or know anyone that would like to have a broadcast here on DGTA TV, please have them reach out to me at the social media links that you see at the bottom of the screen. We can get you up and running. We can get you put together. I will be starting some classes here soon to teach people how to do what I am doing. You can get in on those classes by hitting me up at the social media links below. My email is not on the screen, but you can find it through either of those links. It's easy process. Just hit me up and we'll get you started. I don't want to say too much more. Beyond that, it's just get at me. Yeah, it's this guy named Chris. Should get him on. Oh, you talk about I should have you on the DGTA TV network right here? I can definitely do it, bro. I think it would be so worth your time, my time too. You know, everybody want to see Love Pain X playing football, playing that Madden. Did you get NCAA? I know it's gonna take you a second to answer that in the chat, but yeah, I'm definitely curious because I'm pretty sure that's what you've been playing this whole time. Trying to round out this game of Sims for the day. Give me a couple more seconds and then conclude on that planning and execution topic one more time, and then we get up out of here for the day. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. All right. Yeah, hey, I figured you was playing it. I'm playing it right now. I was just talking to one of my neighbors here in the building, and he was just telling me about how his son or his daughter knows, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people do, know somebody that's in the game, you know what I'm saying, at her school right now. So, man, and like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about it. That's a good little couple dollars to go into, you know, some savings or something for college. You know, you can do a lot more with that without, you already got to go to practice and do all of that stuff. So, yeah, I think it's a great idea. Go ahead, get you some old relaxation time, little son. I'll sit and watch TV. All right. So to round out this topic of planning and execution, that boy just did some push-ups. That's right. What a rush to boost the adrenaline, making amazing, should be firmly embraced. Hey, he like fitness. That's my guy. Yeah, you can do some more exercise. Do some more push-ups, sit-ups or something, boy. That's my boy. What book is he reading under the covers? Where did he get a book from? Been trying to get him some books. All right, so we coming up on our last commercial break for the hour. Yeah, hey, Chris said, yeah, I know a few that I play with. Man, you should really like support them guys by like putting them on your team, building up their character, and when you go live on your broadcast or something, have them on there. That'll be bomb. I know it would be for me if I was playing. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save this game, and I'm gonna round out this topic of planning and execution for today. Like I said, so next Monday we'll be talking about this again. We'll revisit planning and execution, and what we'll be speaking about though is that higher version of sight. Let me go back into the topic for a second. So Planning is your higher version or your higher form of sight. We can see the things that are in front of us, but when we begin to plan or we begin to think, we can see beyond what is right in front of us. And planning gives us that ability to actually see beyond what's in front of us and to manipulate it as well. I used the example of the movie Deja Vu, where they were viewing different places in time in the past, and they were able to move around in it and whatnot. So that's what we're doing when we plan. We envision, or we daydream, or we space out. That's what we're doing. We're using that higher version or that higher form of our sight, and we're able to see beyond what's in front of us. It is so small. It's so small that we overlook it. It is not costing us anything, so we tend to not use it. But undoubtedly, it's just like breathing. We use it nonstop. But we all know that a little bit of focused anything improves or heightens the effect of it. So use your planning, use your higher form of sight. You can't unhear what I've told you, so you will undoubtedly be led down that road or down that path to what I've said and accepting what I've said. Not necessarily to use it, but just accepting it. We also talked about how if you get a flat or you need to change your tire and you don't have your lug wrench, then you would need to ask for one, or you would have to get a tow truck. Planning is the same way. If you execute, planning and execution is the same way. If you execute impulsively, you have no plan or no reference or no lug wrench to help get you out of the situation you've executed or you've created. So planning can help. It can hurt only when it becomes a hindrance. When you try to stick too rigidly to your plan, or for example, if you stand in the middle of the day at a train tracks looking up, trying to plan something in a train coming, that is the way that your plans can hinder you or can hurt you or not help. Hold on, You say you just belted. Oh, is that for the Marines? Congratulations, bro. Explain what it mean to me. Please explain what it mean to me in the chat, because I know that's something major, man. Congratulations. We got another commercial coming up in a second, but I know you subbed, so you ain't gonna see the commercial. Whatnot. As a matter of fact, it's that one now. But yeah, please explain to me what that means, man. Word, and that's what I thought. So which belt are you at right now? So y'all know your uncle got a martial arts belt. He said he belted up today. He about to tell me which belt he at right now. Man, I'm so proud of you, Chris. I am so proud of you. That's my guy. Another round of applause. Green belt. He said he had a green belt right now. Man, that's so important. Dang, I could talk all day about that, man. What you doing for yourself? Let me just say this, man. What you doing for yourself can only be done by you. And so I'm glad that you take that role in your own life seriously, sir. I bring a tear to my eyes, man. I remember when you was 9 years old. Oh man. No, hold on, wait. It's been 11 years, so that means 19, 20. Hold on, you 21. So you was 10. I think you was 10. I remember when you was a young man. And you get promoted January 1st. That's my guy. Listen, if there is some sort of something that I could be there for you virtually at least, please let me know, man. I'll talk to moms. We always like to support our military service members out here, you know, and what they doing, because we understand where you at and where you came from and what you're trying to do with your life, man. Like I said, it is so great. Yep, 22. Okay, I thought so. I've known you for 11 years, so that means you was 11. Yeah, man. It's so important that you take that role in your own life and you take it seriously. And I'm so proud to see you out here, bro, doing your thing. Just remember, you are in control of you. And the minute you give that control over to somebody else, they liable to get up. So keep on staying in control of you, man. So I hope that you was able to get something out of this planning and execution talk that we have. We're going to revisit it, like I said, again next Monday. So tomorrow's topic is going to be music forever. Or not music forever. I'm pulling that from, my bad, I'm pulling that from previous title from last week. It's going to be, what is music? Definitely. Yes, sir. Trying to. Yes, sir. So our topic for tomorrow will be, what is music? Get your songs together, get your sounds together, get your singing voice ready. So we're going to talk about what is music tomorrow. Just to recap over what we spoke about here today. You have a second sight. You have a higher form of vision. You can see more than what is right in front of you. And that ability is called planning. Stay tuned Wednesday. Yes, sir. What's happening Wednesday? Oh, okay. Hell yeah. I'll stop by tomorrow as well. So tonight we got a special broadcast going on, and I hope that y'all are able to tune in for that. It will be from 7 to 9. We got another concert series starting up for y'all. So tune in for that. 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock here on my same channel, Dan F Man 007. Just make sure you tune in. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna really enjoy it. I haven't heard any music from this person in a little minute, so I'm gonna enjoy it. I appreciate you stopping through, Chris. I appreciate the sub, definitely. Zanita67 and Love Pain X, y'all got y'all founders badges, and I couldn't be happier to see y'all supporting me and me being able to do my thing like I like to do and have that support. So I really, really appreciate y'all. This has been another episode of Expansion Pack. We will be back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock, same time, same place. Hey, boys, say peace out to everybody.
Peace.
You ain't gonna say nothing?
Peace.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna get up out of here. This has been another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. We talked about planning and execution today. We said that planning is something that can help you. It's not geared toward hurting you. If you don't use it, it can't help you. So use your higher sense, use your higher form of sight, which is planning, to help get you to your execution. The goals that you seek to execute. Plan. If you do have to be impulsive, and create a plan on the fly to reference back to. Get to 2 hours, you have 8 minutes. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get to that extra 7 minutes. I'm looking at 7 minutes now. Like I said, the planning is your extra sight. Please don't be one of those people who ignore your neurons trying to activate out there and ignore what I'm telling you. The best things in life are free. And when they're free, we tend to kind of overlook them. It's not as valued. You didn't work for it. But inside of each of us, intelligent beings, once we were born here, is that ability to see further or see beyond what is right in front of us. So plan, execute. When you do execute, having that plan gives you something to reference back on. Everything that you see right here in front of you on this channel has been planned, and I am executing here on my show. Everything that you are using as far as technology was planned and was executed to deliver that said technology to you. So use that power. Use your power of planning. But all right, fellas, Uncle Chris say, all right, fellas, I'm out, finna head back to work. Hey, we appreciate you stopping through, man. Don't work defend the country and work as hard as you can. And when you get a chance, man, take you some free time for yourself. We love you over there. Congratulations on belting up. Congratulations on your upcoming promotion. And I'm definitely going to be texting you to see what's up and see what I can do as far as getting you a gift or something for your promotion. Because that's big right there, man. We love you, man. And enjoy the rest of your day. All right, this has been Expansion Pack. I'm going to stay on for another 4 to 5 minutes in the background, just letting y'all look at me play The Sims and clean it up and save and do all of that stuff. Tomorrow we'll be talking about what is music. And just for a quick review, in the country. Yes, sir. Hey, look, well, the people who are there, you know what I'm saying, defending the country, they need their supplies from you. My supply, man.
No.
Love you too, bro. All right, so let's get these words one more time here in French. Planning and execution. Let's see the whole sentence in French. Planning and execution in French. All right, here we go. Planning and execution in French. It sounds like this.
Planification et exécution.
Planification et exécution. Oh my God.
Planification et exécution. Planification et exécution.
Planification et execution. There we go.
Planification et exécution.
Planification et execution. Yeah, you ain't like that one. If you still there, I know. All right, so that's planning and execution in French. We've covered that today. Planification and activate your nuance. Your nuance. Use some of them neurons down there at the bottom of your channel, at the bottom of your chat to help boost up your highlighted comments or to get you, unlock you some emotes. I'm going to add more stuff you can do with your points down there. But we up out of here for today. This has been another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm going to go do some more planification et execution.
Planification et exécution.
For tomorrow's episode. Peace. I'm going to holla at y'all. Hey, if you like what you seeing here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit that follow button, or you can subscribe to us monthly. We got plenty of new content on the way, so make sure you staying up to date. Smash that notification button right now. Make sure you in here every single time we go live. Also, if you want to be a part of our team here at DGTA TV, make sure you hit us up at one of them social media links you see on the screen. We going up from here. This is DGTA TV. Chill. Hey, what's up? You are now watching DGTA TV. Hey, like and subscribe. And don't forget to smash that follow button too. Let me see you smash that right there. Yeah. Turn on them notifications too. Hey, y'all stick around. I'm gonna find us a good channel to raid out to. Maybe we might find some other people that we like that's on Twitch. I done worked so hard to get to define a life.